If you struggle with chronic blushing and the fear of blushing, which is also known as erythrophobia, then my new ebook may be for you. We'll explore the fundamental aspects of the unique fear of blushing, and we'll learn ways to navigate through the challenges that it can create through my own personal experiences. You can find it at payhip.com/blushingphoenix or check out the links. Come along with my family as we visit Charleston, South Carolina, and Isle of Palms and Sullivan's Island briefly, just for like a day. And then I'll chat with you for a minute, so stick around.
Gotta stand up straight. I'm gonna rise like a champion.
We're going to Charleston, South Carolina. But first, Isle of Palms, to the beach. Are about to pee. We have to pee so bad. We've held it for like an hour and a half probably.
I feel like I'm waddling.
But we've made it. We made it in. We're going to Coconut Joe's to have lunch, and then we're going to the beach. And it feels super beachy here. It's sunny and palm trees, and there's a nice breeze. it looks like when you don't have anything but the hotel hair dryer to do your hair with. We're making it work. He's playing a video game. I don't really know what they're doing back there. And Tony's taking a shower. And then we're gonna go out and have dinner. Cause it's only, what time is it? 5:07. That's crazy.
Oh, did you send him over here to sabotage me? You just sent him over here to sabotage me. Give me my phone, G. Give me.
Happy birthday to me. Really fixated with Earl Nightingale recently. My husband was listening to something, he sent it over to me, and in this particular talk that Earl Nightingale was giving, he's talking about the 95% of people who don't succeed versus the 5% who become successful and have success in their life. And I want to read something to you really quick. It says, for those perplexed as to why some people succeed, the 5%, while the vast majority of people fail, the 95%, it comes down to thinking versus not thinking, being non-conformist versus being conformist. As the Nightingale video points out, thinking simply entails engaging in original and independent thought. Thinking entails having an open mind and striving to be the absolute master of your profession, whether that profession is being a janitor or a lawyer. Conformity simply means being a follower, which goes hand in hand with not thinking. I know this is talking about like success and being unsuccessful, but think about this as somebody who has dealt with chronic blushing, flushing, erythrophobia. 95% of people become unsuccessful or stay unsuccessful. 5% of people will succeed. They will excel. They will rise above. Thinking versus non-thinking, conformist versus non-conforming people. On this channel, what I have realized is that there will be 95% and there will be 5%. In anything I do in my life, with people that I talk with in regards to writing books, there are 5% and there are 95%. We can move that equation into any area of our life for success versus not having success. So let me break this down for you. I created Blushing Phoenix because I was going to overcome erythrophobia. I was going to change my thinking, my beliefs, and the outcomes around me. I was going to change what was happening in my body, and if that didn't change, I was going to change what I thought about that. For those of you who have come along on the journey and you have that open mind and you are like, you know what? Maybe there's a little bit of hope and possibility for me too. You, my friend, are the 5%. You are who the channel is for. For those of you who come along and say, well, I could never do that. Well, that's easy for you because you're a neck, chest flesher. I could never, and you are already fixed in your mindset. I really highly want to encourage you. Like, I can't force you to do anything, but really want to encourage you to go check out Dr. Joe Dispenza. He talks a lot about the science and rationale behind neuroscience and brain chemistry and changing your thinking to change your life. I'm not here to break all that down for you. But for those of you who have stuck around and been around or just found the channel and you are like, I am not going to sit and sit in this like sadness. I'm not going to sit in this depression. I'm not going to sit in this woe is me attitude. And that looks different for everybody. Trust me, I've sat in some really dark places for quite a while until I can't sit there anymore. And that is what Blushing Phoenix is. It's what I represent here. It's why I talk about if this resonates with you. If anything resonates with you, take it, it's yours. If nothing resonates with you, number one, you won't remember it. Or number two, it's just not for you. And that's okay too. Not everybody is for everybody. But I want to really invite you in to reflecting upon, am I the 5% or the 95%? Do I conform? Do I complain? Am I fixed in my mindset? Do I believe nothing good could ever happen for me? Because no matter how many of my videos you watch, it won't do anything for you, unfortunately. If you have a glimmer of hope, even if it's hard, and even if you don't know how you're going to get there or how you could show up as that right now, but you have this glimmer of hope, it's definitely for you. And you'll get there. If you just keep going, you will get there because you are the 5%. I just wanted to drop in and say, I have had this major revelation. For so long in my life, I wanted to speak to the masses. When I write, I want the masses to hear what I'm saying. And then I realized, like, people don't listen. They don't hear me. It's not even that they don't listen. It's like they do not hear me. And when I break it down and I break it down and I break it down, they don't hear me because they can only understand to the level of their understanding. They can only understand to the level of consciousness and self-awareness that they have. And we're all on our own individual journeys. I say this often, I'm not here to give you your answer. I don't know your answer, but I do know if you have an open mind and you have a glimmer of hope and possibility, you will find your way through. You will answer the call and the invitation, and you will be healed, whatever that looks like for you and whatever that means for you. For me, healing has taken on a new image so many different times. It has changed so much over the past few years of having this channel. Of what does healing actually mean? What is the outcome for me? What is success for me? And so that's the journey that I would assume that you're on as well. You're not alone in it. You will never be alone in it. We can do comparisons all day of who has it worse, but regardless of all of that, if it is important to you or it's hindering you, it's all the same across the board. So comparison is like just irrelevant in this case. But I want to thank you for being here. I want to invite you to reflect upon the 95% versus the 5%. I'll share a link below in regards to this Earl Nightingale video if you want to check that out, and the article that I was reading to you if you want to go read that as well. But until next time, my friends, I will see you in my next video.
Rise up, rise up, rise up. When you've had enough, when the crowd gets rough, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion. When your cloud goes dark, when you lose your heart, gotta stand up straight, gonna rise like a champion.
If you struggle with chronic blushing and the fear of blushing, which is also known as erythrophobia, then my new ebook may be for you. We'll explore the fundamental aspects of the unique fear of blushing, and we'll learn ways to navigate through the challenges that it can create through my own personal experiences. You can find it at payhip.com/blushingphoenix or check out the links.